Hey everybody, how's your Saturday? Yeah. Get a little drunk already? Not drunk enough. You guys are not drunk. Maybe too drunk. It's late. I'm a little drunk already. I don't know, I'm whiskey drunk, so it's cool. I'm gonna tell you guys, I like whiskey drunk best. And here's why. Because I know if I get whiskey drunk, stupid shit's gonna happen. I just know my dick's not gonna be involved. And that's a good feeling. Like, you feel safe, you know? It's like, I'm gonna go out, I might punch a guy, I might rob a dude, I might bust in some club, I might eat a rock, I don't know. On a given day, but I know I'm not gonna fuck anybody, I know that for sure. I might bring her home, we might give it a shot, we may go get close, be like, oh man, this is getting close. She's like, oh, I want you to have sex with me. I don't know, I think that's what women say. I need you to, I say, be like, oh man, I totally want to cuddle. Let's do that. It's like, dude, no, just fuck me. It's like, come on, let's snuggle. It's like, what are you, gay? Gay for you? You're so sweet. Women love it. So I'm a drunk. And funny story about that, I'm also an uncle, which doesn't seem like it'd be related, but it kind of is, because I have a niece and a nephew, which is really awesome. And I'm a great uncle, mostly because I'm a comedian and an alcoholic. Like, together, I think that's the best way to be an uncle, because me and my niece have the same maturity level. As in, when she says poop, we both giggle for a half an hour. Because really, most of our bonding has been done over that. Which makes her dad really mad at me. He gets really upset, like, don't do that. She's gonna start saying poop all the time. To which I respond, who gives a shit what a 2-year-old says? Like, that's really gonna ruin someone's day. It's like tugging on someone's shirt. Mr. Poopy, fuck you too, bitch. Nobody talks to me like that. I love playing with them and having fun and horsing around, but sometimes I forget that my niece is adorable and blonde and 4, and I look like a creepy Bond villain reject. Like, I don't think like that. Because she'll just come up to me and want to play. I was at my parents' house and she came up, she's like, Uncle Cody, let's play. And I was like, yeah, let's play. Of course we should play. And so I was like, what do you want to play? She's like, let's play chase. And I was like, okay, how do you play chase? And she's like, well, that's where I run and then you chase me. And I was like, yeah, that can't go wrong at all. That's a good idea. Let's play chase outside in the middle of the day. That seems like a fun thing to do in the neighborhood. No one's going to find that creepy or offensive. No, I'll just chase a little girl up and down the street. What made it worse is I had twisted my ankle like the day before, so I couldn't even run properly. So she would run like a little 4-year-old runs, like, hey, and I'm behind her just like, come here, you! I'm gonna get you! Like, what's Uncle Touchy doing over here? And I realized it got weird. And I was chasing her. This goes for like a half an hour or something. I did really good on that ankle, by the way. This goes for like half an hour outside. And then the neighbors start coming out and like watching me. Like, what the shit is going on over here? And I see it, and it suddenly dawns on me what's going on. Like, I suddenly realize why this is so creepy. And I go, oh, of course, I'll fix this right away. And I looked over to him and I yelled, it's okay, we're related. Which, if you think about it, doesn't fix that situation at all. Like, that doesn't make it any less wrong. Like, she's gonna end up in a van later, but she's seen the van before, so I know what candy she likes already. We're fine. We're gonna have a good time. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard playing with little girls, and now that I say that, it's hard to say that it's hard to play with little girls. My niece's name is Zoe. That's a good name. It's adorable. I like that they named her a name and not an idea. I don't know if you've met a person who's named an idea. I find that weird. A lot of Christians do that. They name their kids names like hope and faith. And like, those aren't names, they're ideas. And they're decent ideas at best. It's not like they're really awesome plans or something. It just sounds like you're living through them in like the shittiest way possible. It's like, I sure hope Hope isn't a gambling addict like her father. Like a faith, that Faith won't be a slut like her mother. And you're like, just let them be, all right? And by the way, they're gonna be whores, because those are whore names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, they are. Because no one can live up to that. No one can. Like, have you ever met a girl named Chastity? That's just mean. Like, that's just setting the bar really high for like a little girl. It's like, Chastity, because surely you'll never. And she's like 3, like, no, I'm gonna fuck a lot of dudes. Just because of that. What frat guy's gonna go like, Chastity? We'll see about that. How is that not a challenge to her? me if they would do that with ideas that weren't Christian ideas, that were just regular ideas. Like, I think it'd be cool if you saw a couple kids walking around like, these are my sons, Logic and Reason. They're good names, or good ideas, thus good names. So, wouldn't it be cool if they like mixed them? Like, this is my daughter Faith and my son Logic. When they fight, guess who wins? Heck, my retarded nephew Chance beats Faith 50% of the time. That's the smartest joke I've ever written. It's a lot of work. I don't know. Speaking of the Bible, gay marriage is a big deal lately, and I don't care. I should care, but I just don't like arguing with it, especially with people who use the Bible against me. And that one, I just find that odd. Like, I had a woman come up to me the other day and say that gays shouldn't be married because it's in the Bible, you know, and I was like, so I punched her in the jaw. Because women can't talk to me when the sun's up. That's in the Bible. You didn't read the rest of the chapter. I don't know. I should care because my mom is gay. Like, that's a fact. She's gay as all gay. And I don't know. It doesn't really matter. People think it's weird to have it, like, that my mom is a lesbian. They think that must have been really weird. I was like, no, it really wasn't. Like, one mom wore pants, the other wore a dress. They both kicked my dad's ass. Not really a big deal. They're like, well, the birds and the bees talk must have been confusing. Learn about the birds and bees? No, it was the birds and birds. It made total sense. Didn't have to figure out how a bee got in that shit. That was... I don't know. I will say this. My mom and my other mom, between them, had 4 kids, and all of us are straight. And it's kind of a shame. One of us probably should have been gay. And like all the others are really straight, like really like my sister's really hot and pretty and like dudes, and my brothers are mechanics, and they're like looking at me like, come on, and I was like, I'm trying, man. You get it, like I'm 30 at some point, you're just like, well, alright, let's take a swing from that side. I don't give a shit, nothing's worked this far. And I'm not, but I kind of wish I was gay. I really do. And there's really only one reason I can think of that would be really awesome to be gay, and it's so simple and beautiful. 3 words: naked wiener sword fight. That's it. I think that's the only reason. And a lot of guys pull away from me right there like, that sounds gross. I'm like, I know it sounds gross, but what if it didn't? Like, what if that didn't horrify you? Like, you could just wake up every day with a boner, your boyfriend has a boner, you could roll out of bed and run into the living room and like, how about you, sir? What a way to start the day. Are we going to do like the metal clangety clang, or do more of a lightsaber? Zoom, zoom. I don't know, but the loser makes breakfast. Because that's great, because you can't do that kind of stuff with your girl, man. You can't just like, if you run at her in the kitchen and start stabbing her in the butt, she gets mad. How about you, honey? We're not doing this. Because women can. I mean, they're just not equipped. It's just stabbing your dead and stabbing your dead. You suck at fencing, honey. I've been Cody McCullar. Thank you, guys.